Hello and welcome back to the DropOutDragon. Today we're going to be looking at the Blue Flame. Now this is a very interesting sword, and I'm not a huge fan of casters at the moment, but I have a couple caster characters just to spice things up a bit. But this is exactly the kind of forward thinking from a weapon that I love to see from Soft. It's very interesting. It's very unique, as it is not only a sword. Get out of my way, Phantom. Okay, it is also a catalyst. Now, it's not the strongest catalyst in the game, but there is something very interesting that I will show you right now against these enemies up here. Very interesting. You guys will like this. So, we're targeted on him with a regular soul spear. Okay, we did 517 for damage. Let me just go ahead and miss there. Okay, 517. Now, we crystal magic the weapon. Boop. More damage. It actually does more damage when it's buffed. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. So, we're going to go ahead and do some PvP here. That's what we're going to do with this. And I like to be a little bit more aggressive because I'm using this weapon. I'm going to fight that guy. That guy looked cool. So, drop it down. I know I fight here a lot, guys. I know I do. But the dueling arena takes too damn long until you have, like, I don't know, 5 million soul memory or something. And I don't want to wait that long for videos. I'd rather just get, a fight going on here. You guys duel here. I know you do. This is the hot spot. This is where everybody goes. My throat is a little scratchy this morning, and I apologize for that. So I might be coughing just a little bit, but that's okay because I have Pepsi. Let's drink some right now. Good stuff. Good stuff. And let's see if we can get some victories in, if people have learned to dodge magic or not. We will see. What's going on, guy? Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm not playing your game here. How many of those you got? Oh, and he has the... Okay. We're off to a quick start here. I'm letting you guys know right now that Smelter Demon Armor, it doesn't have very good magic defense. Like, that's a thing. And wasn't he using the Rebel Shield? Didn't he have, like, a high magic? If he just come at me with the shield up... okay. Alright. Okay. Now, I do have the Catalyst in the other hand, and that's just a Crystal Magic Buffet. And then I'll switch it out to the Magic Shield, which is picked up by the same group. Now, to get this weapon, you have to kill the ghost in the Undead Crypt. Not the ones that come out of the walls, the ones that happen when you ring the bells. Those, the floaty guys that cast fire magic and soul geysers and run at you and do far more damage with this sword than you ever will. Now, here's something really interesting about this weapon, just so you know. If you're looking to infuse it with magic, you're going to notice that the C gets bluer. It turns blue, like it's going up, but it doesn't actually it doesn't actually say exactly how much it scales by in terms of the letters, but it actually scales significantly when you put on Magic Stone, even though the numbers will tell you different. Your scaling with intelligence will be quite high. You're too much in my face. You're too much in my face. Sorry. You saw its backstab. Okay. Oh well. So the magic shield, that's just what this is called. It is considered a parry shield. It has that parry animation that is like the target shield. Very, very, it has the larger window to riposte anybody. So, and I'll show it to you when we get back. But its big thing is that it absorbs magic like no problem. 95% unupgraded for magic defense. I will show you right now. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now another thing I can show off, and I'm not sure what to think about this thing. I'm not sure what to think about it. This catalyst, the Black Witch's Staff, can actually perform every spell in the game other than pyromancy. It can do miracles, it can do hexes, it can do sorcery, and it does them all fairly well. And those numbers aren't right. I know they're not. The 220, 220, 220, 220, all that. I don't think that's right because I've hit people and only done like 200 damage, and it's not recommended that you go around hitting NPCs with it either because it's really slow and it doesn't stagger for nothing. So I don't think those numbers are completely right. Someone else might have had a different experience than me, but whatever. Anyway, it is a fantastic catalyst for mixed builds. You need 20 intelligence and 20 faith to use it properly. But I find it very good. All right, so we're gonna get flame swapped right off the bat. Thankfully, guy didn't time that right. How many of those you got, Bubba? Okay. Oh, I got hit by that. Boop. Boop. Oh, dude, where's your health? Where's your health, Bubba? GG. GG. You flame swapped me off the bat. There's a lot of low-level guys picking up my stuff. Maybe it's now. Okay, so soul memory is fucking broken. I don't know if I talked about this in my other videos, but it is fucking broken. Okay, it supersedes soul level. I know it does. I have confirmed this. I have seen it over and over again. I have been in the dueling arena, and I was like 125 with the Sanctuary Spear character guy, and my soul memory was a good 4 to 5 million. Okay, so I go into the match, and the next thing I know, I'm fighting a dude with full Havel's armor, Havel's great shield, Moonlight great sword, uh, and casting crystal magic and casting hexes and affinities and all that. And I thought, well, what? I was like, damn, like that must all be base stuff. Well, no, because he had 5 affinity, and I think you need 50 intelligence for that. The 5 little affinity balls, and I'm thinking, what in the hell is going on? So I messaged the dude, and I'm like, what soul level were you? And he's like, 250, man. What's your soul level? I'm like, are you kidding me? And then there's other instances, and we confirmed this through some Twitch stuff, where hacked characters, no lie, hacked characters that were literally soul level 800, that were free buffs. Okay, remember to cast your stuff with this because it does a lot more damage. Where are you at? I'm gonna come up the bridge and. Okay. Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh. Whoop. Damn it. I want to show off this sword. Stop dying. Okay. So, and it like I was saying, it is so broken. Soul memory is so broken, and hopefully they're gonna patch it and fix it and get it going. And I don't know, because it's so bad. And they said it doesn't matter in New Game Plus. Well, no, the number's just way bigger. The 25% within soul memory. That's what you're looking at. Without the ring, the name engraved ring, the 25%, you need to be below or above the 25% to see people summon signs. That is supposedly the number. Okay, so let's say that 250 guy had no one else to play with, and the game just sets you up with him because you both happen to have 4 million soul memory. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a free ticket to Pain Town, is what that is. So that's just a free ticket to Pain Town, and I don't want to go to Pain Town. I don't want to go there. I want to be happy in Happy Town. I can give out tickets to Pain Town. That'd be nice if I could give those tickets out, which I've been doing with spells all morning. What a shock. Look at that guy. He just took 900 damage. Like, if I'd hit him with anything else, he would have been okay. But he took all that damage. He was probably more surprised than I was. What happened to my health? Oh, what's going on? Nope. Let me get hit by that. Nope. That's for you. Oh, it didn't hit him. Heal, please. Yeah, that didn't do you any good, did it? Uh-huh. You know, that's the one thing that I like about being a caster, is that you are just a healer's nightmare, and I love that, because I hate it, guys. You know how I feel about it. I hate healing. Don't do it. Oh, well. But the thing about this weapon is that it changes the enemy's strategy when you really get down to it. I mean, how many fights have you been in with somebody, and the moment they put their catalyst away, you're like, oh, it's okay. Now I can get close and do blah, blah, blah. Because they put it away, and they're not going to, be casting bullshit spells at me. Well, with this thing, it just never ends. The spells never end. They can get you. And I almost wish that I could crystal magic itself, just so I wouldn't have to use this other catalyst, because it really does improve the weapon. It really does. By the way, enchanting this thing does nothing. Confirmed. It does nothing. For whatever reason, putting bleed or poison on it actually increases the scaling, I think, of dexterity. I don't know if that's common. I don't use those very much, but it's kind of weird. It actually increased the damage it does, even though you threw on bleed or poison. But it's nowhere near as much damage as a magic infusion, so don't even bother with that. And if you're using this, chances are you're a caster of some type. But this is the kind of weapon I want to see more of. Now there is a mace version of this that works with faith. I think I have it, but it doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as this thing. So we're back to the smelter demon. Threw that one off just for the fun of it, just so we can look all badass and shit. Yeah, hello. Oh, dude. Well. Okay. I'm starting to think my soul memory is a bit low. I had so much better luck about an hour ago. I was up against some real players. I promise I was. And I'm not saying these guys aren't, but damn. I I'm soul level 122. Not that it matters, because soul memory is fucked up. What is my soul memory right now? It's almost 1.5 million. Like, I should be fighting people close to the 2 million range, or at least these guys have beaten the game, right? They've had to have beaten the game by this point. 1.5 million. I don't understand why they wouldn't be equipped to fight or PvP or any of that. I don't know. So here's Soul Bolt. It's kind of a cool spell. You get that after you fight the Mirror Knight. There's a really cool thing about this spell is that it can hit multiple times. It will hit multiple times, and it's kind of better the farther they are away. But of course, they're going to dodge it. But if they don't dodge it, they're going to hit. They could be hit 2 to 3 times with it. I've only had it happen a couple of times. Maybe I'll show it off, try to do it, because obviously these guys are lacking in the dodge department. Sip some Pepsi. I'm not sure what that guy was doing. Aha! This guy's ready. He's too ready. I fucked up. Look at that. There we go. Showing off that sword power. I did it! Now that hit him 3 times. Look at that. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I hope you guys like the sound effects there. That was fun for me. I don't know. I just keep getting summoned by people who aren't really knowing what they're doing today. I don't know what the deal is. I maybe shouldn't put this one up on YouTube. I don't know. That was gold though, and it's doing what I want to do. It's showing off the weapon. It's showing off its power. So it is really a fun weapon. Just so everybody knows, that's the running attack. It's pretty quick. I like it. Here's two-handed. There's really okay. So using it two-handed is kind of a double-edged sword. There's no real drawback to it. If you just going for melee, there's really no drawback to it, and you can do shit like this. I mean, you know, that'll confuse people who have very little experience fighting this weapon, and chances are, if people are doing casting stuff, you know, they're using the Moonlight Greatsword. You know, guys, it's my favorite. And eventually, I will show that weapon off. I kind of want to wait till like it gets nerfed, but I want to make a stupid build for you guys to see. I want to make it. Frosty on the Soulbrand Twitch group, and I know you guys. I hope you guys have been going there. I know my regulars, you know, they're good people. You know, my subscribers, I know that, you know, you guys know good advice when you hear it. So go over to that group. I will put it in the description. But anyway, one of the guys there, Frosty, he made a stupid build, which I'm kind of trying to improve on. But it was so ridiculous. It was a Moonlight Greatsword, katana wielding monster. It was a 150 build, which is just another piece of proof to me that 150 is too high. Alright, so we have Havels. Hello, Havels. Hello, Havels. Good Havels. Bad Havels. I love it. Where are you going, Havels? GG. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Some of these fights are just a joke. I'm kind of disappointed. But here's the roll. Look at that. You got a nice little long poke right there. It is a really good weapon. I recommend it for those who are getting tired of swinging around a Moonlight Greatsword. Because if you can use the Moonlight Greatsword, you can use this. Its requirements are, I think, 13 strength, 15 dexterity, and 15 intelligence. I think. I'm gonna look at it. Don't type out I'm wrong yet. Don't do that. I'm gonna look at it. Because I think that's what it is. 13, 15, 15, I think. 12. So it's even less. So 13, 15, 12. So, good stuff. You know what? Let's summon somebody else. Let's do that. Let's summon a dark spirit who is ready for PvP. He's ready. He's ready for it. He wants it. Let's see what happens. And hope that it actually connects. Oh, goodness. So, this whole morning, I guess, I've just been very, very unlucky, and I'm sorry for that. Very, very unlucky. I don't know what the deal is. But I totally did get somebody with a soul bolt, and that, like, is the third time ever. So I'm pretty happy about it. And I only have it because I have so many attunement slots. I have a ridiculous amount of attunement slots. So let's super buff. You've got the touch. Are you ready, friend? Where you going? Don't tell me. What are you doing, friend? Oh, you want to shoot arrows at me? I bowed. You all saw it. Come on, guy. Okay. Yeah, he's got the dark rift. See, now we're fighting somebody. I think. Oh, it's that damage. And then... What is he? Okay. Oh, you wanna poison me? Why aren't my... That was kind of weird. My spell don't work. What do I do now, guys? And... Okay. That's kind of weird. They didn't fire. Like, I was looking right at him. Oh, well. Okay, so that guy wasn't really fully equipped to fight us either. I like to bait people with spells. If you... I mean... Don't do this unless you have, like, the health for it like I do. But... You notice I wasn't like too keen on like dodging all of his attacks. I kind of wanted to get in his face. So the closer he got to me, the closer that would happen. So that's kind of the plan. Like there is strategy to all this. Strategy. Of course, I don't have to use much since I keep getting hooked up with people who have not finished their builds yet. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, my guy's not finished either. That's the sad part. This guy is not done, but oh well. But I wanted to show off this weapon. It's a fun weapon. I encourage casters to use it because it is fun. And it's surprising. Like you will be surprised by its cool nature. But if you don't crystal magic weapon it or buff it in some way, it's weaker than most catalyst. So you have to be a little careful. Oh, I want the shield. Okay. And GG. Did I forget to bow at the beginning? I don't remember. I don't remember. I just woke up, guys. I think I did. I woke up like 2 hours ago. Well, an hour ago or something. I don't know. I don't know. This is just me wanting to show off this little thing, doing cool stuff. But seems every time I pull out the shield and stop doing spells with it, I end up backstabbing him. What's that about? I don't think that poor guy knew what was going on. Here, let's try, you know what? Let's try a dragon. Let's try a dragon. Let's do this. We can top this video off with with a real dragon spirit. Someone who'll know. I beg of him. Please no. I apologize. I told you I was a little sick. Let's try a dragon. You know how I love my dragons. Come on. Let's see if he is a true dragon bro. And what does he have for us? Could it be death? Could be death, guys. I could not make it. And it's a Cestus man. Hello. Cestus man. He's pumped up. The return of the champion. He's coming. Pretty good magic defense for a dude with Cestus. Yeah, no. This is kind of already over. Now, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna attack at any point? Look at those iframes. There we go. Okay. Come on. Interesting fight we have here, but it's over. It's over. So, you gotta do there's a special way to stun lock people with the Cestus, and I will not show it. But there's a special way to do it. And that's not how you do it. Just letting you know. Because that's his goal. That's people with a dual Cestus. They wanna do that. So, here, let's pull this guy. Because that was better. That was better. That was better. Let's do it again. And this might be all I have time for this. But yeah, this is, you know, this is the kind of weapon that casters need to be using. I mean, it just makes sense to use. Now, if I can find it, it's a mace. It does the same thing. Mace of the Insolent. It does. Oh, okay. Mace of the Insolent can do miracles and hexes. Now, oh, and that reminds me, this sword cannot do. This sword cannot do hexes. Okay, I failed to mention that, and I'm sorry. This sword cannot do it at all, which is kind of sad. But I mean, you know, it's kind of good. I mean, you don't want somebody just to dark hail out of nowhere in your face with this thing, but as cool as that would be. But it does no hexing of any kind. And it made me sad, Dragon. But it's still really fun, and you can still cast, like, you know, crystal, anything with blue, basically. Anything with a blue scroll and a blue-black background and all that stuff, you're good to go. Joe meet Joe. Hello. I am not Joe, but we can pretend anyway. Hello. Okay. So he wanted to stop my buffing, but okay. What? Alright. Tell you what, the lag's ready for it. Oh! Okay. Did you guys see that teleport? Did you see that? Oh my god. This dude. he was ready for PvP. He had that lag going. He was ready. I mean, it stopped lagging towards the end of the fight, and he totally beat me, and that's fine. But, because I got really cocky. Oh well. But, yeah, that lag stab was something else. I like that. That's I missed the backstab, but I'm just gonna teleport you back here anyway. No big deal. Hope you enjoyed yourself. So anyway, so before I leave, we can talk about all the other weapons that do this kind of thing. This thing casts the sorceries. This thing right here, the Mace of the Insolent, can cast miracles. Okay. Now I've heard some complaints about it. There's some people who don't like this mace, and there's some people who do. So good for them. But some people don't. And of course, there is the Black Witch's staff. Now you get these from the Black Witches in the Undead Crypt, the ones that are casting hexes and miracles all over the place, and fire and poison and are total assholes. That's this thing. Okay. Now just throw on the Explorer's, you know, throw on the Explorers, there we go, the Merchant Hat, which increases item discovery, throw on the Gold Serpent Ring, and you can find it. No big deal. It took me 10 minutes for them to drop it, not even. So no big deal. So that'll do it for us. I'm not going to end the video not using the weapon that I was just using. Okay. That'll do it for us, guys. I hope you guys have a good one.